Welcome back, Rakers, and a Happy New Year! Hope this recording goes well, because I've only got one of those left. Anyway, that was it. So I can't re-record. Okay. Did you have a good break? I didn't. I worked. I know. Yeah, I know. Martyr. That's the sort of bloke I am. But there's a lot of talk right now about the dreaded you-know-what. And that is the penguin. There's a lot of talk that, oh my God, there's a penguin update happening. I don't think so. Something's happening, but I don't think it's penguin. And we've seen reports out of Mozcast, who are the other ones? There's Link, AccuRank, a whole bunch of these sites that go around and look at the search results and say, yes, and they measure temperature and stuff, and they say, yes, something's going on. And that's pretty much, they're quite extensive talks, but that's pretty much all they do, is they can say, something's going on, there's big changes going on in the search results. I don't think it's penguin, and I will show you why. So, if I go and have a look at a few of our clients, you can see, and this is what all the Mozcast and all these algorithms are saying, is that something happened on the 10th of January. Now, you can see here, this keyword for this client went from number 31, so not setting the world on fire for this key phrase, and it went back up to 78 and then back down to 24. So essentially 31 to 24, a 7-spot jump. Okay, that's all right. Same client, and this client is fashion industry. Kind of went up there and then back down a little bit there. Not as pronounced as, some of them, but you can see it's all happening on the 10th, and we go up and then we go down. That's one client. Then we go to another client, and you can see it's far more pronounced, but exactly the same day. Same sort of pattern. Stable, and then boom, drops through the floor down to 14, and then comes back up to number 1, was number 3. So, and that client's got a bunch of those phrases like that too. You can see them. And I've checked this with multiple tools as well. So we've got other rank checking software, and I've checked it with that, and I get the same sort of graphs. This one here too. Here's another one. This one may not be included because it kind of went up on the 9th. But then essentially over that 3 days went from number 7 to number 3. And this one here as well. Let's see. This one's a little bit more unstable, as you can see, but definitely similar patterns, right? So that's just 4 clients or 3 clients at random. The reason I don't think that this change is penguin is because what penguin does is that it, in the past, pushes sites down that are buying backlinks, that are basically spamming the Google search results. You don't usually see something like that. You don't usually see a whole bunch of clients drop and then come back up again. That is something else. And that change has happened across the mobile index as well as the desktop. And at one point I thought it might have been some change in places, but it's not. It's not places. It's something else. They were doing something else on the weekend, and it affected a lot of search results, which is why all the algorithm chasers went, oh my God, what's going on? Here's why I don't think it's penguin. If it was penguin, that wouldn't have happened. Plus, if I was to do Skip Bins Melbourne as a search, and I don't have a client in this category, thank goodness, you can see the number 1 result here is cheapest Skip Bins Melbourne, which is curious for a couple of reasons. Number 1, it's a well-known brand here in Australia is Jim's. No, not mine, although I do own jimsseo.com.au. Thank you very much. No, this guy, Jim's, Skip Bins, Jim's Hook Lift Bins, big franchise here in Australia, huge brand. They've gone for cheapest Skip Bins Melbourne. I don't know why. Well, I actually do know why, obviously. Hey, we're number 1 for Skip Bin Melbourne. But you've forgotten about click-through rate and brand recognition, and you've got none of that in your domain. So anyway, strange decision to why not just go for Jim's skip bins. Anyway, excuse me. This site is one I expect to be affected by Penguin. The reason is, if I go and have a look at Site Explorer, and I can see here that it's got, well, what's funny here is how many backlinks it does actually have. It's a skip bin hire site with backlinks from 50 different domains totaling 313 backlinks. And it's backlinks like this: atasteofTaiChi.com.au. Now, this only ticks 2 of the boxes of my 4 reasons to, or 4, I can't even say it, 4 checks to know that your backlinks are spammy. And this one ticks 2 of those backlinks because it's getting this A Taste of Tai Chi. Hey, we can probably work out who the SEO company is, because you just go Taste of Tai Chi, and then you go, who is no company name. Oh, I'll Google his name later. But it's only got, that's it. That's the entire site. You're looking at it, right? And it's got 3 totally disconnected blog posts. So spammy blog posts purely for backlinking, right? They're still ranking number 1. So if a Penguin update happened, it was the worst Penguin update in the history of Penguins. And that's why I don't think it happened. The other reason is I mean, there's more than one, right? So that other company that, see, this brand here, they're all over the radio, all over bins. I'd probably click on them more than I'd click on cheapest skip bin. Anyway. Rent-A-Skip is another one, right? So we're going to have a look at Rent-A-Skip, and this is Rent-A-Skip's backlinks. They've got a similar number to that cheapest skip bins, and we're just getting backlinks from, you know, Popular Directory, Newton's Apple, Gardening Tips, Ideas. I don't know what that means. Anyway. So, and you can see by the anchor text right there, Rent-A-Skip. Yeah, it's those backlinks are spammy. So your top 2 for a given search are spammy. So Penguin hasn't happened, guys. There was an update. All the rankings are back where they were. Some are slightly better, some are slightly worse, but for the most part, not much of a change from whatever that change was on Saturday. I don't think it was Penguin. If you've seen something different, or if your rankings have been affected by that change that happened on the weekend, please let me know, because I'd like to find out more. And have a great year. Have a great 2016. We'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.